Hello guys, welcome to Ngrybirdsteam, and welcome to my final Disney Infinity 2.0 video. And yes, this is my final Disney Infinity 2.0 toy box, because if you didn't know, this week and actually last week's toy box challenge was the final Disney Infinity 2.0 challenge, and it was the Player's Choice challenge, where basically you could build whatever you wanted in the toy box and submit it to Disney, and you would have a chance in being in the top 5 toy boxes for that week. And so I decided, since you could build anything on any theme, that I would actually recreate something because as you guys probably have figured out by now, I really like Cars, and Cars is probably my favorite franchise that is in Disney Infinity. And so I decided to recreate the Tow and Go adventure from Disney Infinity 1.0, because if you guys didn't know, in Disney Infinity 1.0, each of the 1.0 characters had their own little adventure or minigame or whatever, where they'd have to like do some quests or do some sort of challenge or whatever. And Mater's was called Tow and Go, and you basically had to bring all of the traveler cars to different locations throughout a big desert and stuff. And so I decided I would sort of recreate that, put my own spin to it. And so I added a story mode, a little story mode thing at the beginning. And instead of actually bringing all the cars to a specific spot in the desert, I decided I would bring each of the 18 cars to Flo's V8 Cafe. And it turned out really great. And I just gotta say that, this is my last toy box for Disney Infinity 2.0, and in my opinion, it is like my best. There may be like some things that this toy box really took me a very long time to make, but it turned out really good, and I'm glad I went at it and created it. But there were a few difficulties that I ran into when creating this. The first actually being that I had no idea how I was going to count the score for each of the cars in flows, because I didn't want to put in a collector pin, because I know that'd be easy. You just put a collector pin in flows, then you would have to drop a car and do it, and then it would disappear, and then you'd get the point. But I didn't want that, because that would look unnatural and everything. And so I really had some difficulties setting up the scoreboard and the cars and everything. And even worse difficulties. I mean, I was gonna have the cars just stay in one place and just like the townspeople would. But the thing is about the Cars townspeople, you can't like attach creative toy connections to a Cars townsperson for some reason. I don't even know. The game doesn't even consider it it doesn't even consider it a friend AI. It just considers it an any AI, because I went, when I'm connecting the creative toys and everything, it says oh, AI any, then it activates. It doesn't like even consider it. I don't know why it does that. It's pretty weird, but yeah. And so what I finally ended up doing for the counter and everything was I ended up having a trigger area attached to a kill switch that kills pretty much any AI that goes into it. And then I attached a scoreboard that would increment player one's score when a AI went into the trigger area, and it actually worked. And I had 18 different replayers, because I thought, oh, it'd be easy, just attach the trigger area and make it remove the toy that the replayer placed. But then I realized that if I do AI entered, then removed, AI enter, clear, or whatever on each of the replayers, that it would actually clear all the replayers once one went in, and I did not want that. And so I finally figured out, the kill switch thing, which really helped me a lot. And yeah, it turned out really good. And for player one score, I just directly linked the scoreboard to the trigger area, so any AI entered it. But then for the other ones, I needed some sort of connection so that the scoreboard could count up for all the other players, because I was going to have it kind of competitive, so that each player in the toy box could get their own score and everything for each of the cars that were collected. But that was way too complicated as is, and so I decided to make it a sort of team effort, and so that each player could collect a car and get 1 point added to their score. And it turned out pretty well. I liked it. it turned out like really great. So for each of the connections I linked a fireworks generator, I think is what it's called or whatever, to and I think linked it so the trigger area would activate the fireworks generator, which then would add a point to the player's score. And the cool thing about this toy box is that after the time runs out, you can actually keep retrying again and again and again, and you will not lose your points and it is also multiplayer compatible, which you've probably figured out by now. But yeah, this toy box is multiplayer compatible, and you can play it over and over again. It's really, really cool, and yeah, I just gotta say that this is probably one of my best Disney Infinity 2.0 toy boxes I've ever made. I know I've said that like 5 times or whatever, but it's really awesome, guys. I really hope this gets considered for the top 5, and Disney Infinity, if the Disney Infinity team is watching this right now, first of all, thanks for watching this, because that's so like honorable, and oh my gosh, it's like really awesome. But yeah, and also if you're watching this, please consider this toy box for the top 5. I know they're probably not gonna watch it, but hey, this is a pretty cool toy box, and that I've made, and I really like it. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, favorite, subscribe. This is Ngrybirdsteam. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
If you wanna drop it just about this way, take it down the radiator spring. Your tires touch carburetor, county line, your care